Alright, Shalom. Before we get started, we'll give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachaha Kodash, and double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders at Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. And we're back with another video. The title of this one is called The Mark of the Beast RFID Chip, Not Sin. Okay, and I may change the title. Alright, the mark of the beast is the RFID chip, not sin. Okay, and you got camps, and not little camps, even those, but big camps, major camps, known camps, IOIC, Wi-Fi, WFI, ISPK. Well, I don't think they see something totally different, but in other various camps, they say that the mark of the beast is sin, or something totally different, spiritual. All right, which we know, according to the Bible, if you go into it, all right, the mark of the beast is a physical mark. It's something physical that's going to go into your hand or your forehead. And I got this pulled up real quick. I'll just play like 2 minutes of it. All right. Well, I'll just play just a little bit of it, not the whole thing. All right, we're going to show you that this is a physical mark. Okay, so I'm going to mute myself so you can hear.
Doctor inserts the microchip between your thumb and index finger using a device similar to a syringe. Now, these chips can actually be really helpful tools, and they utilize the same technology used in phone payments. With this tiny device, your body essentially becomes a contactless key. It can open doors using sensors and can even start a car. They last anywhere from 10 to 20 years and can be removed with a small incision in the skin.
A guy walks into a store, makes his payment, and casually taps his hand on the scanner. The cashier's jaw drops as the payment instantly goes through. What's the secret? He's got a tiny RFID chip implanted in his hand, and it's like a credit card, but with way more perks. This chip is inserted with a quick injection, programmed with a phone. It's like having a superpower. From unlocking doors to making payments and even opening your car.
Advancing very fast.
All right, and you saw, those little clips. All right, in this first one, he had a little, an animation of the RFID. You got the syringe. All right, that's gonna go into. They're gonna use that instrument, that medical instrument, to use it to put the implant inside you, all right, between your thumb and your index finger. Okay, and you can use it, to make payments, to open your door, open your car door, house keys. Okay, this is a real thing that's gonna come. And this is one of the major prophecies. Okay, this is a major one that we're looking out for. Revelation 13. Okay, and this is important. So if you got camps telling you out there that the mark of the beast is sin, okay, you need to do some some questioning, man, because this isn't nothing to play with. All right, this is a real thing that's gonna come to pass. They may they may throw it out there. It could be the chip, or they may throw a chip in there. No, man. That should be an indicator that they're not sure. They're not sure of what they're preaching. All right. So this is Revelation 13 and 16. And he calls of all. Then we go into this many times, man, ad nauseum. All right. Revelation 13:16, and he calls of all, both small and great. Salakia, excuse me. Okay, and he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And we go to this all the time. Okay, the word mark in the Greek. All right. It's the word charagma, okay? Charagma or charagma, however you want to say it. And it's a stamp, an imprinted mark, okay, of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of servitude, as a badge of the followers of the anti-Messiah. All right. You go to strong definition, a scratch or etching, i.e. stamp, as a badge of servitude, okay, or sculpture, figure, graven, mark. All right. If you go to the root word is karax, and it says sharpened to a point. All right, through the idea of scratching. Okay, and this is showing you that it's physical. All right, this can't be a spiritual mark. This can't be sin. If the mark of the beast is sin, I mean we all got it. You know, we all have the mark of the beast. I mean Adam had it. I mean King David has it. King Solomon. All our forefathers, they had the mark of the beast. All right, so we're none of us going to be saved. The Lord's going to destroy all of us. If that's the logic that these other camps are telling you, that the mark of the beast is sin. Come on, man. I mean, we all have it. Okay? And he calls them all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in that right hand. All right? Let's go on that word right hand. All right? And it really doesn't matter which hand you get, but it's the word dexios, the right hand. The right hand says a metaphor or a place of honor or authority, which our Lord Yahweh Shai, he's on the right hand of Yahweh. All right? The author of the universe. Okay? So the right hand or forehead, get that word forehead is what? Metal pawn. I'll play it for you.
Strong's G 3359. Metopon. Metopon.
Metal pawn. It says the space between the eyes, the forehead. Okay, how hard is that to understand, man? The root word is what? Meta. You know, you got the metaverse. All right. Let's look up meta. Matter of fact, see what it gives us. Matter of fact, we can go over here. Let's look up meta. It says word forming element of Greek origin, meaning after, behind, among, between. All right. Change, alter, higher, beyond. All right. From Greek meta, in the midst of, in common with, by means of, between, in pursuit or quest of, after, next, after. All right. But behind. All right. The notion of changing places with probably led to the senses of changing the place, order, or nature. It doesn't really give you much. But I got metaverse. All right. They probably don't have that in here. But yeah, meta. Over here, meta with, after, behind. All right. So the forehead in the Greek is metopon, between the space between the eyes. Okay. Verse 17, that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the charagma, the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Let's get that word buy and sell. Buy or sell. All right. It's the word. Let's start with buy first, if we can get it. Buy is
Strong's G 59. Agarazzo. Agarazzo.
agarazzo. That says to be in the marketplace, to attend it. All right. So it's dealing with, going to, like we go to the mall or to get to the store, right? To do business there, buy or sell, of idle people, to haunt the marketplace, lounge there, to purchase, especially to redeem. All right, buy, redeem. All right. So you're going to do what? You're going to buy. You're going to get a Kit Kat or some Doritos or soda, some water. You're going to buy that. Okay. All right. Like you saw, he tapped. Going to the animation, all he did was tap his hand. Okay. Or this guy, all he did was tap his hand. Boom, and he paid for it, just like that. That's how it's gonna work. And you can, your money's gonna be on it. Your ID, your medical records, okay, your car keys, your wallet, your house keys, all of that, man. This is what this is the plan of the elites, right? Verse 17 again, that no man might buy or sell save he that had the Quran or the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom, let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, For it is the number of a man, and his number is 600 score and six. All right. So that's the mark of the beast, man. Okay, the RFID if it's not sin, it's not spiritual, because guys will go to Ezekiel, all right, 9 and 4, the vision of the slaughter, which has nothing to do with the mark of the beast. But let's go to verse 4, right? And the Lord, whose name is Yahweh, said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark, all right, upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Let's get that word mark. The word mark in the Hebrew is what? Thawa. All right, that's Thawa, not Tav. There's no V in the Hebrew. It means what? Desire mark. Mark as a sign of exemption from judgment. Okay. Now this is dealing with this is spiritual. All right. And who has that sign of exemption from judgment is the elect. All right. They have that sign. They have that mark sealed upon them. All right. But this has nothing to do with the mark of the beast. Just because it has the same word doesn't mean it's the meaning is different. The meaning isn't the same. Okay, so you got to be careful of that, right? Let's get that word foreheads. The word forehead is matazach, brow, forehead. All right. So that word mark in the Hebrew is thawa, and that's a mark of exemption from judgment. Let's get a cross reference. All right, see what now it goes to Revelation 13:16 because that has the same word in it. All right, the word mark, but that's Revelation 13:6, Salakia. But let me see. Nope. Oh, Revelation 14:1, I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their forehead. So that's that mark. That's that thawa. All right, having the Lord's and his son's name written in your forehead, man. Okay. 13:6, and he opened his mouth in blasphemy against the Most High, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle and them that dwell in the heaven. And it was given to him to make war with the saints, to overcome them, and power was given them. Yada yada yada. All right. It's Revelation 7:2, and I saw another angel ascending, right, from the east, and it says, having the seal of the living power, and he cried with a loud voice to the four angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. So that's that seal. All right, that's that thawa. All right, sealed in the servants of the Most High, man. All right, the elect, really. All right. Verse 2 Timothy 2:19. Nevertheless, the foundation of the Heavenly Father standeth sure, having this seal, the Lord knoweth them that are his, and let everyone that nameth the name of Yahweh depart from iniquity. So this is a spirit. This is that spiritual mark. All right. This is what you be a spiritual mark. Okay. But the Revelation 13:16 is dealing with something physical. All right, a stamp or a scratch or etching. That's physical, man. Okay, let's get Leviticus. Now, this one in Leviticus 19, I think it's 19. Yeah, Leviticus 19:28. Ye shall make now. It says, ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord Yahweh. Now that's where marks in the Hebrew is kwai. All right, and it says incision, imprintment, tattoo, mark. You get that word incision. It means a cut, a gash, specifically a wound made especially in surgery by incising, all right, the body. All right, this will be the closest verse you can use to Revelation 13:16. All right, because then when you get a tattoo or an incision, that's something physical. You're cutting in your skin, and that's what you do when you get the mark of the beast. You're cutting inside of your skin, man. All right, so it can't be sin. So Revelation, Leviticus 19 and 28 again. Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks. All right, upon you. I am the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai. And I'll go into it again. The word marks in the Hebrew is kwai kwai. All right, an incision, an imprintment, tattoo mark. All right, get that word up, imprintment or imprint. Probably won't give you. All right, to mark by or as if by pressure, impress, to fix indelibly or permanently. All right, doesn't really give you much. Open it up. Imprint, a mark or depression made by pressure. An identifying name as of a publisher. No. An indelible distinguishing effect or influence. All right. Engrain it. You see, brand, etch, affix, engrain, impress, engrave. These are physical, man. These are physical words, not spiritual. Okay. But the one in Leviticus 19 and 28 is kwai kwai. All right, and like I said, it's the closest verse you could use for Revelation 13 and 16. Now let's get Romans. What's that? 16, 17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them that which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. That word mark in the Greek, all right, is scopeo. Okay, that means to look at, observe, contemplate, to mark, to fix one's eyes upon, direct one's attention to anyone. All right, to look to, take heed to thyself. Let me see something real quick. All right, we're good. All right, so you know that's what we do. We put the scopeo. We put the, all right, we scoping these other groups, man. These guys who telling you that the mark of the beast is sin. All right, that is spiritual. All right, really, and how do you even get that from Revelation 13 and 16 through 18? You know, where you getting sin from? I don't know how you even pull that out. Okay, but why they go to other words, they go to different verses that got the same word mark, but they don't go into the meaning. They don't go into the meaning of the word. You know, they just see mark and say, oh, see, no, you gotta go into the words, man. You see, like we're doing right now. So this word mark means to look at, observe, contemplate. All right, scopeo. All right, I believe IOIC tried to use Job. They use Job. What's that? Job 10. I think it was 10. Let me see. Markist. Job 10 and 14. It says, "If I sin, then thou markest me, and thou wilt not acquit me for mine iniquity." That word markest. Okay. It's the word shamar, to guard. All right, to keep, to guard, observe, give heed. Basically saying to watch. All right, to watch for, wait for, to watch, observe. See, the Lord is observing you. All right, to keep one's guard, take heed, take care, beware. Okay, he wasn't saying. Let's get this in the Salakia. See what other translations say. It says, NIV, "If I sinned, you will be watching me, and will not let my offense go unpunished." See, the Lord, Job is saying he will watch. He will watch. The Lord is watching. All right. If thou markest me, doesn't have nothing to do with the mark of the beast. You know, like I said, it's just going into. They see the word mark there. All right, and try to equate it to Revelation 13, 16. But no, you can't do that. You got to go into the words, man. You know. So let's get the punishment if you take the mark. 14 and 9, Revelation 14 and 9. "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast," the beast is what? All right, the Roman Empire, revived as, you know, America, through the NATO and the EU, "and his image," which the image is the system, "and receive his mark," his charagma, in his forehead or in his hand. Notice it to say right hand or left hand. All right, doesn't matter which hand you get it in. It's either your left or your right. "The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone, in the presence of the holy angels, and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever. And they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. See, the mark is the what? The RFID hit, the chip, the microchip. All right, and they're not going to burn in hell forever. Okay, they're going to be destroyed in the nuclear destruction, but they will come back, through the loins of the elect. All right, that's another thing they teach. They teach hell, right? But in Romans it said all Israel shall be saved. So these guys, hey, if you listen to these guys, you deserve to be led astray. You know. So it was another one I saw. Let me see if I can find it. Mark. I think it was in yeah, I think this was it. Is it Philippians? Yeah, Philippians 3:17 says, Brethren, be followers together of me, and mark them which walk so as ye have us for an ensample. What does this mean? Let's get this word mark. All right, scopeo, same one in Romans 3, Romans 16 and 17. All right, scopeo. Verse 14, I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of the Most High. Salaki, you slow down a little excited. Philippians 3:14, I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of the Most High in Hamashiach Yahushai. What's that mark mean? Mark, scopos, an observer, a watchman, the distant mark looked at, the goal or end one has in view. What's the goal? The goal is salvation. The goal is the kingdom of heaven, to get a crown, man, to be of the chosen. To hear Yahushua say, "Well done, my thou good and faithful servant." That's the goal. Okay, that's the mark that Paul, and Paul's a good example to follow after, to look up to. Paul was pressing toward that mark, and we should do the same. Starting with myself, we all should be like that. Okay, that mark meant what? That mark in the Greek was skopos. Maybe we just went into it. You see, so anywhere you see the word mark, look up that word. Don't just say, "Oh, see, that's the mark of the beast." No, okay. I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of the Most High in Hamashiach Yahushai. People will see that. Salakia. Other groups would probably see that and say, "See, Paul, he was pressing toward the mark of the beast." No. Okay, go into the word mark. See what it means. Don't just look. You see the word mark and, oh, that's the mark of the beast. No. All right. So, let's get one more. Let's get Revelation 19:20. It says, "Doom of the beast and false prophet, and the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that have received the mark of the beast, and them that worship his image. These both were cast alive into a lake of fire burning with brimstone." What's that mark of the beast? The RFID here, what we just showed you. All right, this right here, man. This is the mark of the beast. I don't care what nobody else says. I don't care what Wi-Fi says. I don't care what IOIC says. I don't care what ISBK, Believers of the Way. I don't care what none of them say, man. This is the mark of the beast. And if you don't believe it, that's on you. All right. You're gonna be you're gonna take it. Okay. Unless you repent and the Lord opens up your eyes. But if you can't see it, man, hey, we don't know what to tell you, man. Okay. And he was the Neuralink. This guy, what's his name? Nolan Arball. Yeah, first human recipient of Neuralink. See, so hey, and this is gonna come into play very soon. This is at the door. This is in our faces. You got guys saying that the mark of the beast is sin. It's sin in all its forms. It's spiritual. It's sleeping with white women. It's Christianity, man. You guys, hey, the Lord got something for y'all, man. Okay, so Hey, Lord willing, this was edifying, and you got something out of it for you brothers and sisters out there, and all those who watch. You got some edification on what the mark of the beast really is. Okay, so Lord willing, it was edifying. We're gonna give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Machaha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders at Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace and salutations to you, the hopeful elect. Lord's will you edify. Till next video, I'm going to say, Shalom.